Alright, hello everybody. Alright, this is my fourth attempt here. Uh, Making a video. I just wanted to comment on what's all going on with the whole election in the States. I'm a big Trump supporter and I'm a big anti-mask person. So everybody knows that probably. I've been to I wasn't at the last one, I got lazy. The two before that, the no mask rallies in Saskatoon. Uh, Uh, yeah, just because I don't know where everyone's at with all this shit, but I'm just being honest and open that I think we were being, our country's being run by corporations that are corrupt as fuck, and that's in the healthcare section, that's in every section. The people at the top in a lot of industries like became very corrupt, and then we had a very corrupt system that just profit. And you can see it now with the radiation levels with Wi-Fi and stuff. They're not doing any tests. They're just kind of rolling it out and skewing the results and stuff. And someone like me who's had headaches for 2 years, I've gotten a lot better now. Yoga and just, I think it's just too much energy, maybe burning off energy or whatever. But for someone like me who struggled with headaches for a few years, to hear shit that they're not doing tests on the fucking, just anything, like, before they give it to us. And now this vaccine, like, we're just letting the ball roll here on this shit. Like, the death rate ain't that bad. People shouldn't be lining up for a vaccine if you have a better chance of, you know what I mean, killing it yourself. Especially a vaccine that's not tested, so it's fucking crazy. So, I don't know. It's just nuts. But I am a believer that Trump is draining a swamp. I do believe that there was a bunch of people, Clintons, Bushes, and you can see it with the way money was tossed around when you read into the Clintons and stuff, with their history of donating to good causes and then getting kickbacks and just, I don't know. I read into the Clintons and it's just like, fuck. Like, people are more mad at Trump for saying some dumb shit than they are at the Clintons for the fucked up shit that they do around the world, especially in the third world countries like Haiti and stuff. It's fucking crazy. So, I don't know. It seems like, to me, as soon as it came out that Epstein Island was a thing and it was connected to the royal family, I had an immediate pause. I'm like, okay, anything that happens from here forward, used with, like, you know what I mean, proceed with caution, because the Epstein Island was connected to all the people running the world, like the royal family. Like, she's on our money, the queen. So, like, when people like that start going down, then you go, maybe this Trump guy is draining a swamp. You know what I mean? Like, who's taking down Epstein? You know what I mean? Everybody wants Trump out. This guy's putting a dent in the CIA, royal family, fucked up shit that they've been doing. Someone's taking these guys down and now we want them out? Like, what? Somebody's taking down Weinstein, someone's taking down Epstein, someone's leaking stuff about Hunter Biden. Like, things are happening. Like, the swamp's being drained as far as I'm concerned. And everybody hates Trump. I'm just like, it makes no sense. So maybe there is a deadly virus, but I lived across the hospital for 6 months in the middle of the pandemic. I just never seen it more empty. And I don't trust the media. I stopped trusting the media many years ago. I even made a site a few years ago to just tell people to boycott the news because it's so fucking shit and corrupt. And now everyone's listening to this corrupt bullshit and it's running our societies. And it's just inducing fear. Like, when you watch the news now, they're just like, the virus is everywhere, it's all around. It's like, it just sounds exactly like it was in September 11th after, with the terror and stuff. So it just seems like they're raising the fear level and stuff. And I don't know. I'm a believer in the human body. Now that I've been learning about all this healthy eating and immune system boosting and stuff, that it just hasn't seemed bad enough for me to warrant all the freedoms that we're losing and stuff. So I am supporting the no mask people. A great bunch of people. I think we rally every Saturday at 2, but I don't know what they're all doing now. So, but they're a great bunch of people. but, I wasn't there the last one, but the one before that, someone got hit by a car. So it was just, tensions are clearly in the air, but I don't know what everyone else is thinking, and I'm just putting my thoughts out there for everybody. Just all the shit that I've been going through, so nothing better to do. Anyways, especially if they're raising the level now, I can't move anywhere. And I hate wearing a mask, so obviously I try to get in and out, not because I'm scared of the virus, just because I get in fights with people if I'm going the wrong way or something. I'm just like, fuck off. Because I'm like, if you're worried about a virus, why are you out and about? Just, you know what I mean? Get your stuff mailed. You don't need to go out in public. If you're worried about a deadly virus, that's where I get pissed off with all the hypocrisy. If you're worried about a deadly virus, stay the fuck home. Like, you can mail your groceries. There's delivery service. The government's giving out money. There's no reason for you to be out and about. So, if you're out and wearing a mask and talking shit to people not doing what you want, you're a Nazi. Like, that's Nazi fucking level behavior when you start, you know what I mean, getting mad at people for not going in a certain direction at the grocery store or something. Like, it's just gotten ridiculous. Stay the fuck home. Don't go out. You know what I mean? There's a deadly virus, but now we got school on and all the kids are at school. Like, it's a joke. And it's hard to watch. It's like, but I don't know. I guess everyone's playing it safe or whatever, but I can't get my brain into thinking something. I lived across the hospital. I just didn't see the numbers, so I don't know. Maybe somewhere there's lots of people dying or something, but everywhere I do research, there's just a lot of sketchy things pop up. So, but like I said, the U.S. government and the people running the world were always up to weird shit. So they're always having wars that, you know what I mean? So now once some of those people start getting taken down, we're seeing, I think they just flipped the table and just was like trying to go all out on some mass hysteria pandemic. But it's turning out to not be as bad as it says. The real pandemic's the media freaking everyone out. Like, I'm not saying there's not a virus. I'm not saying that people aren't dying. I don't see the numbers for the hysteria at all with people sick or people dying. The numbers are on par for year to year for deaths. It's not like we have a whole bunch more deaths this year. And the CDC keeps fucking around with their numbers saying, oh, we just meant that. Oh, we just meant that. Oh, actually 6%. It's like, what? It's just screwing around. So I don't trust any of the media outlets or the institutions. They've lost my trust. But they're cranking it up here in Canada, so we'll see. But I do believe Trump's draining the swamp. And I can see with Epstein Island. And if anybody watched the movies of Stanley Kubrick, a lot of his stories were supposed to be about this cult that was running the world. Like Eyes Wide Shut, it shows you, he got murdered for that movie because he showed you inside this sex cult that now you're seeing in real life with Epstein Island and stuff. Stanley Kubrick made movies about this shit and got him fucking killed. Exposing this like weird sex cult of people that run the world. And he died 666 days after his 2001 Space Odyssey. After 2001, he died 666 days after that, I believe. After the date 2001, I think. There's something weird like that. There's some weird numerology. And they said he knew when he released Eyes Wide Shut, but that he was probably going to get whacked because he was showing too much shit. And I think even the guy in one of the weird scenes with the red cloak and Eyes Wide Shut, where he's talking, he's got a British accent. So I think that's kind of like alluding to the royal nobility, how they have weird secret societies and shit. So this is all real going down. So it's one of the things that got me into the spiritual world and the esoteric stuff now, is when you start learning about what they were doing on Epstein Island and what's all going on there and these secret societies and what they're into, and they're all into the esoteric realms, that there's more going on than what we're seeing. So the people running the world believe in this shit. So, yeah. So that's one of the main things about my videos, is that there is a spiritual side of life, because I've seen it so much over the past summer and stuff. It's kind of chilled out a bit lately, but today I've been getting numbers like, yeah, I always get like, when you get pulled to the clock, something will like pop in your head like, hey, look at the clock, or you get pulled there, and then it's like a certain time. Then you kind of know that you got angels kind of guiding you, or the spiritual force at work. And normally, if it happened a few times, but I've had days where 20 times for 20, I'll look at the clock and I'll have like 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2, or 1 2. You know what I mean? I have consecutive or whatever. And there's been days where it's just been out of fucking control, where I'm like, okay, all right, because you keep thinking, because I spent 34 years of my life or whatever, 33, that I did not think there was a spiritual side of life. So now I'm like, holy shit, there is. And it all ties into all the shit that's going on right now. We're learning about the people that were in power, and they're losing their power, so they're flipping the chessboard over, it looks like, or the table over. Just trying to cause mass hysteria and shit. So I'm not saying there's not a virus, but I'm saying there's more going on with this whole Epstein Island. And then you got Julian Assange, who's leaked so much on Hillary Clinton. Like, stuff is coming out on Hillary Clinton. Like, she's gonna have to go to trial for the shit that Julian Assange is leaking. So the swamp's being drained. You can see it with the Hollywood people that have gone down. Like, how many now? Fucking Ellen's gone down. You know what I mean? Like, so many, like Kevin Spacey, Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein. And that whole Hollywood was one of the main ways that they controlled people with mind control. So it's part of the whole operation that this cult had going on. So quite interesting. But Stanley Kubrick was one of the main guys to check out too, especially Eyes Wide Shut, because he kind of gave you a glimpse. And they said that he wouldn't edit the movie, because he had other and stuff in there about MK Ultra. I think Tom Cruise goes on, learns about MK Ultra or stuff, but he had to edit it heavily. And then he got waxed 666 days from 2001, which is quite interesting. And that's kind of how that's their kind of calling card that they whacked you. Same with the alkaline diet. I think who was trying to raise awareness? Nipsey Hussle, and he got shot 6 times. So that's kind of they kind of tell you. But yeah, so we'll see if anything happens, or they just slow play it over the winter here, or when they start. I do think Trump's going to start going after people more and more, and I think the swamp's going to start being drained, especially in the new year. But we'll see. And maybe this is all fucking bullshit, but something's going on with Epstein Island. Something went on with Stanley Kubrick and his movies, so yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, but good things coming for anybody stressed out. So one good thing about being in these getting into the metaphysical world and hanging out with psychics and stuff is that you're like, if good things are coming, you know. So I don't think the world's gonna burn. But anyways, out of here. Adios. Have a good day. I'll try and get some more stuff going with my website. I've been kind of turning into a monk lately with yoga and eating and I don't know, cooking and stuff. So anyways, have a good day. Adios. See ya.